As a pharmacist in Nigeria, I realized that there's a lot of misinformation or miscommunication, and I hope that this channel will be able to, bring to light most of, those things and correct those misinformation going around town. Hello darlings, and welcome back to Talk with Chi, powered by Florax Pharmacy. My name is Chinonso Onyegbula. I am a pharmacist and the managing director of Florax Pharmacy and Stores located here in Lagos, Nigeria. What is my safe period? My safe period is that time in my cycle where I can have sex, unprotected sex, and the chances of me getting pregnant is very slim. So ovulation, I would say, is that time of the month or time of your cycle where the egg or your ovary, that's the house that keeps all your eggs, releases an egg, into the fallopian tube where the sperm can swim in and cause fertilization or cause what we now call a pregnancy, right? But because the sperm can stay 3 to 5 days in the woman's body and still be able to fertilize an egg, it means that there are windows or fertile windows that when the sperm is in the body, it can still swim to the egg and cause fertilization in that 12 to 24 hours window of ovulation. So then what is a circle? I've been saying cycle. I've been saying that. What is it? I would say a cycle is the process or the days that sum up or encompasses your ovulation to your menstruation to your ovulation to, so it's a circle. It keeps going on and on and on until we reach menopause. So how do you calculate your safe period? So for you to be able to accurately get this, you should have been able to calculate your cycle for at least 6 months, right? So how do you calculate your cycle? Your cycle starts the first day you start your period and ends a day before you see your next period. So let's say for me, my period started today, which is 27th of January, right, 2022. It will mean that 27th of January is my day 1. And the day before my next period is the end of that circle. And then that day of my next period is the day 1 of my next circle. So let's say, for example, I started my period today, 27th of January. It means 27th of January is my day 1, right? And let's say, for example, my next period is February 24th. It means that February 23rd is my last day of my circle or of that circle, and January 24th is my next day, first day of my next circle. So what I will do is I will count from January 27th, which is my day 1 of this circle, to February 23rd, which is the last day of that circle. And if you count it, it will make up 28-day circle. So let's try. So 27th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That is a 28-day circle. And 6 months prior to this, I have taken note of my different circles. So let's say month 1 was a 30-day circle, month 2 was a 27-day circle, month 3, 28-day circle, month 4, 28-day circle, month 5, 29-day circle, month 6, 30-day circle. What I would now do is to subtract 18 from my shortest, I will subtract 18 from my shortest day circle. And like I said, my shortest day circle was 27-day circle. So I would subtract 18 from 27, which will give me 9. I will put 9 down somewhere. And also I will subtract 11 from my longest day circle, which is 30-day circle, and that will give me 19. Remember, we said our day 1 of that circle was on the 27th of January. So what I will do is to go back to my circle, which is 27th of January, and that being day 1, I would now look for day 9. Remember where we got our day 9 from? We got our day 9 from subtracting 18 from our shortest day circle, which for me was a 27-day cycle. That's where we got 9 from. So 27 being day 1, 28th of January, day 2, 29th of January, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. It means that on the 4th of February 2022 will be our day 9, and that will be the start of our fertile window, the start of our unsafe period, the start of the day that if you have unprotected sex, you are very likely to get pregnant. Now, to calculate the 19th day, remember that our day 1 was the 27th of January, which was the day I started my period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It means that on the 14th of February will be the end of my fertile window, will be the end of my unsafe period, and will be the end of the day that if I have unprotected sex, I would, be likely to get pregnant. So days after that is my safe period. Days before on the 4th, which was the 9th day of my cycle, is my safe period. From on the 4th to on the 14th of February is my unsafe period. It means that if I have sex any day between 4th and 14th, I am very likely to get pregnant, and that is when I would ovulate. Between a day between those days is when I would ovulate, right? Yeah, so days after that is my safe period, or days before the 4th of February is my safe period. So I hope I have been able to explain to you, how to calculate your safe period. I would like to also add that there is no 100% method on preventing pregnancy if you are actually sexually active. There is no 100%. There is just a greater chance of preventing pregnancy if you do this alongside other methods. So another method that you can also use, especially for those that are trying to get pregnant, is to check your temperature and to check your cervical mucus discharge, which is like your vaginal discharge. How do you check your cervical mucus discharge? I always advise ladies, when they take off their panties, to smell their panties, to look at their vaginal discharge. Because you're having a vaginal discharge does not mean that you have an infection. I keep telling every person that comes in and she's trying to get, medications for an infection, and I ask her, what are your symptoms? And she just tells me, I'm having a discharge. Yes, it is very normal for you to have a discharge. It's very normal for you to take out your panties during your cycle and see different types of discharge. You can have a cloudy discharge, you can have a sticky discharge, you can have clear discharge. You probably have an infection when that discharge is abnormal, it is not the usual type, or it has a smell, or it's itchy. That's a topic for another day. Let me not digress. So, like I was saying, you need to check your cervical or vaginal discharge. So when you take off your panties, look at your pants, smell your pants. What is it? What does it smell like? Or what does the discharge look like, right? So another way to check your discharge is when you wipe before you pee. Why you're advised to wipe before you pee is because when you pee, the urine can contaminate, what you're trying to look at or what you're trying to find out, right? Another way would be to dip your hand or your finger, into your vagina just to bring out and maybe just check what type of texture, the discharge is. Is it stretchy? Is it clear? Because if your discharge is clear and stretchy like an egg white, right? Like a raw egg white, it's very possible that you are ovulating. It is very possible that you are in your unsafe period or your fertile window, right? So that is one way to know that you are in your fertile window. So if you are trying not to get pregnant, I would avoid having unprotected sex that period. Another way is to check your temperature. Usually your body temperature should be about 35 degrees Celsius to about 35 degrees Celsius to 36 degrees Celsius. But when you are ovulating, your body would spike spike in temperature just a little bit, just to about 37 degrees Celsius. So if you are someone that has been trying to get pregnant and you have been keeping chart of your temperature, you would notice that little spike in your temperature, especially if you are using a very good basal thermometer to check. It would be able to detect that very little spike. So that's when you would know that you are ovulating. I think I have come to the end of this video. I hope it was not too long. I hope it was very easy and simple for you to understand. I hope I was not gibbering and going off point, you know. I hope you also enjoyed the video. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up just to encourage me, just to let me know that I'm on the right track. If you have used this method, if you know someone using this method, if you plan on using this method, shoot me a comment in the comment section. If you do not understand anything, shoot me a comment. If you want me to talk about any other thing, any other topic that you have been wanting to understand, please shoot me a comment in the comment section and I will definitely get on to it. Please share this video. I want this to get to as many young, beautiful ladies and people as much as it can. I would really appreciate if you also subscribe to my channel. Hi, I would love to see you so soon. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I appreciate your time. Thank you, and see you in my next one.